Hey everybody, welcome to another Quicksave Review with me, RC. If you guys haven't seen a Quicksave Review before, it's basically a Let's Play and a review crammed together. And by that I mean, we play a little bit of the game, and I tell you how I feel about it. And normally I'm not through the game yet, I haven't played through the whole thing. But today, we're taking a look at Taninani, which I just love to say. It's just so, it's so fun. Taninani! I love it. Guys, this game is a game where you play as two little blob creatures and you're trying to get them to meet, kiss, collect crystals, and kiss, and hug, and touch. And that's really the whole thing. It's a very enjoyable little puzzle game, actually. It's very simple. We'll jump into the first puzzle here just so you guys can get an idea of what to expect here. So yeah, Taninani. Here we are. We're playing this on Steam, so I'll be playing this with a mouse as we go here. And let me adjust the volume just a tad here. I think it's coming through just a little loud. That is okay. So yeah, you're going to see that we have a crystal up in the middle here. It's a little faded just because at the you know, I finished this world already. So what happens is you're going to use your mouse to move tiles around. You can use your keyboard as well as you want. You know, if that's your prerogative. If you'd rather use a controller for Taninani, that is up to you. But you hit the space bar to bring the pieces back, and then everything moves. When you hit the space bar again, everything pauses. And there we go, we collected the crystal. They're now blobs smashing together in beautiful loveliness, okay? And there you have it. That is Taninani. That is how you play it. What's funny about this game is it really reminds me of a few other games we played in the past. I know a couple we played on the channel. The names elude me, but one that really sticks out to me is one that came out on the 360 years and years ago called Milo or Milo. I never figured out how you're actually supposed to say that one. But it's this great little game just like this one where the whole point of it is to get the two creatures together. And it's a ton of fun. We're going to jump into a slightly harder level here. We're going to go up to level 10. Because I have not finished that one yet. You can see I've finished 1 through 9. Then we'll go check out one of the other worlds as well. And here we are. So you can see, hey, we can actually see the crystal a little bit better this time. Alright, so we break it apart. And now we have to figure out how we can get them to meet, but to also collect the crystal. Now, any level you can have them meet and you finish the level. Like if they just touch each other, you finish it. But the trick is to get that crystal first and then get them to touch. Now, of course, the other thing for added challenge is that in the top left, you actually have little, I guess you could call them objectives, I guess, that you can meet to, you know, add to your domination of, you know, Taninani, if you want to call it that. But for example, in this one is don't fall more than 20 seconds and grab the crystal. So we're going to try to grab the crystal. I don't know about the fall one. That one's usually pretty challenging. But basically what's going to happen here, you can see both blobs are facing to the right. Once they reach the edge of whatever they're walking towards there, they're going to fall unless you could put them next to a shape that will prevent that from happening. So for example, what we want to do here, see if that guy falls there, then he's not going to hit the crystal. And if we put this one here, that guy won't quite reach that. So we can put him to there. And then, let's see, he can fall there. So sometimes lining these up and planning your execution can be a little daunting. You wouldn't think it, but it is. Just because you're trying to put together the perfect recipe here. None of these seem to really meet up with that, do they? Alright, let's just get it started. Let's see what happens. Alright, so they'll drop there, they'll drop there. So if they drops there, then we should probably put that there. That still won't connect, though. So we'd have to put that down there. And what could he fall to that would be helpful? He's gonna fall there and they'll meet there. So if you look at this, so there they are. So potentially, you know, I could throw them there. Oh, no, that's not going to do it, is it? That's that's certain death. Oh no! No, he's falling off! No! So that could potentially happen too. If you're not paying attention, they could fall right off the edge. And that is not a good thing. Okay, I think I was doing things completely wrong here. So let's go ahead. I think if you hit that... So he'll bounce there, but then I need to have him bounce back, which would be that there. Well, no, he won't bounce back with that. He'll be on the same plane. So it'd be this one? No, it's the same plane too. Man, this one's a toughie. But what I will say about this game, though, is that I enjoy it. I really like the puzzly approach to it. Because I am a fan of these types of games. And I love the fact that there's really no... You know, there's probably one real simple way to get through it and finish it. But it can be really hard to figure that out. Okay, so there we go. That's how we're gonna have to get it. He's gotta land there, grab the crystal, but then there's nowhere to fall from there. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so we got them both on the same square, so that's great. So they will jump there, fall there. I don't know if I can get them on the same one quick enough, but we'll find out here in just a second. Alright, let's see what happens here. We got the crystal already. I don't know if we're gonna win with the fall damage thing here, but we'll see what happens. So they could fall to... there. But honestly, what we really need is we need something that connects. Like, we need to be able to bump the one guy back going right. Because they're both going left now, so there's no way to stop the other one from getting to the, you know, because I basically just need to have one turn around and meet the other one, that's it. If we could somehow do that. Ball there, fall, no, that's nothing there. Ball there. Okay, this'll do it right here. So it's a long fall, and we're probably not going to get the 9 to 10, oh, maybe we will. Look at that. Yeah, we got them both. So there you go. Little bit of puzzle solving. And pretty tricky. Good to drain the brain fluids there at night if you're trying to use up what's left of your brain before you go to sleep. It's always my thing. I like to play a puzzle game before I go to bed, or somewhat close to before bed. So that way I'm using up those that last bit of brain power before I fall asleep. But there you go. It's a really good example of like how complicated these levels can get. And that's just in the first world. One of the other things you can do in this game is you can unlock outfits as well. So, for example, if we want one of them to have, you know, like a rock character like that, we can do that. If we want them both to be rock characters, we can also do that. But, you know, maybe we want to mix species up, right? Did that say that? Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. So let's check out Chapter 2. I'm going to show you guys a level here in Chapter 2. We'll go to 3 since we haven't done that one yet. Now this world is a bit different. In this world, you'll see that there's this little red bump right here. And that what that red bump does is that if any of your characters... Oof, I feel like the sound needs to be readjusted in this game just a little bit, because the volumes do change back and forth. But regardless... if you hit this red bump, what it does is it actually sends the character up going a different way. So, for example, who can we actually send to do this? No, well... Let's hit play here just so I can show you, because this character's already on the wall here. So there we go, on the wall. So now what's going to happen is this character is going to hit this thing and start walking normally, okay? Put you there. I think that's a good spot, because that'll trap you right in the middle. So there we go. This character drops there, grabs that, and then we'll pop them there. Yeah, good. This worked out perfectly. There you go. And they met. That was a very simple one right there. Very simple. I think I just got lucky, to be quite honest. Let's see here. I'll try to squeeze in one more here before we call it. Alright, so that character will hit that and go up this way. Or we can swap them and do that, but that's not going to do anything. Send you that way. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Sometimes you just gotta experiment, right? Alright, so you're gonna head back down. And then you'll fall. Oh no, he fell the wrong way! No! Because gravity was completely swapped right there. Alright, let's see what we can do again here. That was pretty funny, you gotta admit. Okay, send them off. Up you go. Now the problem here is, though, that if... I mean, I don't really have anything to keep him from going that way, so... What happens if we put you there? No, it just bumps you back. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. That will pop you there. Yeah, he's just gonna bump that. Okay, so there's something we gotta do here. Something we gotta swap, but I don't really know what that is. Alright, he's up there now. You're there. Alright, so if he comes back down here, he is gonna get trapped, no matter what. So... what is the plan here? Try to figure out what is a good... like, what's a good place... because potentially, this guy could fall here and fall all the way back down to there. And then we could just perpetually keep that guy trapped there. But we really need to get this crystal, but I don't see a way to get the characters to fall onto that crystal. Because he doesn't quite reach there. So if we time that right, we could have them meet. Yeah, but see, he just lands there and then nothing really happens. So, that's a toughie. That there is a Taninani toughie, is what I like to refer to it as. Yeah, I'm very stumped on this one, guys. I don't know. I'm gonna have to come back to this one, I think. Let's try one more. I want to see how tough these really get. But you can see that, you know, if we get 6 more crystals, we'll unlock Chapter 3, and there are a total of 10 chapters in the game altogether. So there's quite a bit of beefy puzzle game going on here. Unfortunately, I don't know what the price is of the game. It's not listed at the moment. I just know that it is out today. So if this is the kind of game that grabs you, speaks to you, you know, you like puzzle games like me. No, I didn't know this was not the one I wanted. It's in my nightmares now. Then this might be a game to check out, because like I said, just for me personally, I think it's quite good, and I feel like it's gonna be one of those like sleeper hit puzzle games that comes out that a lot of people aren't gonna touch or play. And hopefully this is a game that the developer plans to put on Switch, because I feel like this would be a perfect Switch game, especially with, you know, touch screen controls or something like that. I feel like would work really, really well with that. So let's see if we can figure this one out. If not, we'll go home with our tail between our legs, but it'll be okay. Let's see. So he'll go up that way. Ball here. Alright, let's just see what we can do here, huh? Okay, he moved positions. So if we move that up here, that will not get us over to the crystal, though. We'd have to, like, bump him back the other way. Yeah, we can't do that there, can we? Okay, we could trap him there. Alright. And then we'll trap him there and have him fall. All right, so we got 6, 5. Hey, we did it. We had a meat and we got the crystals. So there you go. We got both objectives right there. And we did pretty good. So I'm going to have to go back to 4 at some point and figure that one out, though. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what other things are going to be added into the game at Chapter 3. How crazy things are going to get. This is only just a little bit over a half hour into the game. Where are we at? Yeah, it says we're about 40 minutes in, it says. So, yeah. Guys, great little game. Taninani! Check it out on Steam. I definitely recommend it. I think it's great. And of course, I'll see you all next time in the next Quicksave Review. See you then.